So today I'm just going to talk to you about how influential my senior year high school basketball coach was in my life and still is to this day. So for the first 3 years of my high school career, I had another coach, not Coach Joseph, in which we were fairly successful. We had a 14-win year, in which we had a very talented roster. We had a lot of fun that year. We had a couple people play collegiately and one player play professionally still to this day. We also had an 18-5 record year in which we broke a lot of records in the school. So we were very successful for the first 3 years. And then Coach Joseph came the summer before my senior year, in which the other coach stepped down for personal reasons. So he had a lot of aspirations for us. So he came before my senior year, and at first we bumped heads a lot, just bumping heads for power, as I thought I was the man almost. I was being cocky and not thinking about other people in the program. So I finally bought in and found out how accomplished he was and how he actually cared about me and wanted me to be successful. This was the first steps of me just changing how I think about life and basketball and everything, and not putting myself first. So after I started to buy into the way he was wanting us to play and just live, we had a fairly successful season. We finished second in the conference. We won 15 to 16 games, which was fairly good in high school. And I also had a very good senior year, into which I ended up signing a scholarship to play Division I basketball. So a little bit of backstory about Coach Joseph, though. He was on the Akron staff, Akron University, which is a Division I school. After this, he bounced around from different JUCOs and small college assistants before landing the head coaching job at Greenville High School. So there, his philosophies in basketball is to be super skilled and play fast, which I loved. And he just let us play free. And that's the freedom that he gave me and my teammates, just allowed us to flourish and play very well. Off the court, we're going to be the best people we can be and serve our community and play hard for our community. He cared so much about our community, and he wasn't even from there, which is a big thing that I gained, is how loving he was and appreciative he was for the community, bringing him in. A biggest thing as well here at University of Charleston and in high school was character. He wanted us to have good character and represent our school and our program well when we were off the court in our community, and as well as we were on the court. His knowledge in basketball was also unmatched on how much he studies and watches games and film with professional and different colleges and high schools. So I get texts constantly about plays and games for me to watch and study back in high school and my first 3 years of college, and even still to this day. A couple weeks ago, he sent me a link and some plays to watch just to help better myself on the basketball court here. So I'm just going to talk a little bit how he's affected my life now. Some of the changes I made just since I first met him. I play so much harder now. He demanded such a high sense of just playing hard for him. And we wanted to play hard for each other and for him because we cared about each other so much. So off the court, I care so much more about my community now, just for serving them and helping the young ones grow, as we had camps every Saturday when I was playing for him. And next, the way I think, I put others before me now and not so much about me. That's the biggest thing I learned from him, is just to put others and serve others first, as he treated everyone the same, whether it was a janitor, a player, another coach, or a principal. Our relationship now, the things we do together now, just to affect others now. He also had a camp every year in which me, former players that he had at Akron University, other colleges and junior colleges, and my high school teammates, we all go back for his yearly camp. And this just shows how much we really just care about him, and we care about our own community. He also brings players that are not even from our community, and that speaks volumes to how much they think about Coach Joseph as a coach and a person and everything else. So every year we come back just to do that and help our community, and just working out together. Whenever I'm home, he always takes time out of his day and his life and his family of 5 just to come and help me better myself as a player for when I go back to go play in college or wherever I'm going to play. So I also stop at his house all the time just to check in with his family, check up on how he's doing. He's always giving me calls, checking up on me. So the biggest thing I learned from him over my life is just to care for one another and put others first. That's the biggest thing.